Welcome back to Happy Place Cooking. Today I'm going to be making cheesecakes. Yep, cakes. I'm going to make little bitty tiny ones. And I am going to do this butterscotch style. This is going to be a no-bake, very easy recipe. Stick around. You're going to want to see how this turns out. The first thing I am going to do is mix up my pudding mixture. Now, I am not going to do this exactly according to directions. According to directions, if you're making this for a pie filling, then you would use 1 3/4 cup of milk. I'm cutting that down because I want this to be thicker. So I am only going to be using 1 cup of milk. And then I'm going to use my mixer and mix this up for a couple of minutes. It should get pretty thick right away. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set this in my refrigerator and let it sit in there for a few minutes while I'm working on some of the other ingredients. Now, in my other bowl, just adding a full block of cream cheese. I'm going to mix my cream cheese with my mixer just to kind of soften it up. And to that, I'm adding just a little less than half of my tub of whipped cream. And I'll mix all that together, probably by hand. If it seems like it's going to be just a little too thick to mix by hand, I may run the mixer on very low speed just for a minute or so. Then the next step is to mix my butterscotch pudding into my cream cheese whipped cream mixture. A couple of things that you may have noticed if you've ever made a no-bake cheesecake before. Generally, the recipe calls for powdered sugar or granulated sugar to be added, and you notice I did not do that. Not with this recipe, because the butterscotch pudding is going to make it sweet enough that I don't think it really needs. I've actually made a version of this before in a full size, and it did not need that sugar. It was plenty sweet enough. Also, something else. You don't have to use butterscotch. If you want chocolate pudding, or maybe there's an orange pudding, or whatever flavor you might want, you can use in this recipe. Now I will be adding my mixture to my little tiny baby pie shells. And I'm going to fill them probably pretty full because, well, there's not a whole lot of these. There's like 6 in a package, and you can get these little baby pie shells. Well, I can get them at my Walmart, so you could probably get them at yours. Now, how cute is that? I'm going to finish filling these, and then I'll be right back. And there we are. And I got 9 mini pies out of that, which is exactly what I was reaching for. And just to make them cutesy, I'm just going to add a little bit of spray Ready Whip to the top. And if you wanted, you could sprinkle with like maybe some, if you're doing the butterscotch candy, or maybe some cocoa or something along those lines. Are those not the cutest little thing? Perfect for a family gathering, party, whatever. These are going to be a hit. I just know it. Thanks so much for watching. Happy eating!